Hello everyone, it's Teran here from Shop Sales JA, and I'm in the farm, going through the farm, and I just want to talk to you guys blogging. Now, many may see blogging as irrelevant based on how the algorithm has changed in terms of search engines. You have the snippets, you have Google overviews, and you have AI mode. Now, what I can say, and these are stuff that I implement on my website, I can say that initially when I started, I had my product pages selling physical products, and when I checked my search console, I was at, let's say, page 56 or 40 something, and I started to create blog posts, and I touch on topics relating to the products that I sell, and I also touch on topics, current events, such as the change in search engines. And I started to create these blog post pages, and I've seen my impressions skyrocket. I see my click-through rate skyrocket, and I noticed that my average position, it went from 50 something to 11, sometimes 9. So these do work, and persons are still searching for these terms. People are still clicking because I'm getting clicks, my clicks are going up. So creating these blog posts does work. However, there's a trick to it. Instead of just searching for high traffic search terms, I realize that don't necessarily work anymore. What I do is I use keywords that persons are actually searching for. Keywords that are transactional intent keywords. And I also look at keywords that have very low competition. I realize that works best. For example, I created a blog post. I start to diversify my website in terms that I don't only sell products. I created a page for advertising. I created a page for Write for Us, guest post, sponsored post, because in my niche and in my location, not a lot of website owners are doing that. They focus mainly on a product or a service, but they don't venture into other areas to capitalize off that. So I created a blog post. I submitted my URL to Google Search Console, and within 1 hour, less than 2 hours, I was at number 1 spot. After writing the post, submitting it to Google, I was at the number 1 for that keyword. And that is a transactional intent keyword that has very low competition. I saw websites there that they made the post in, let's say, 2014, or they did one 2023. I did mine in less than 2 hours, 2025, and it already at the top. I use other devices to check. I use incognito mode, and I'm still at the top. When I use GPT to tell me what are the websites that appear for this keyword, mine is at the top. So my advice is continue blogging. If you have a passion for it, continue blogging, but try not to lean heavily towards the keywords that have very high competition. You're not going to rank for those. Try to find those that have transactional intent, because remember, it's not necessarily only for sending traffic to your site, but if you're speaking about a pain point and you're providing a solution, you turn that solution into a cash value. So not for just driving traffic to your website and your rank and your domain authority continue to go up and you get backlinks and others link back to your site, but at the end of the day you want that traffic to convert into paying customers. So that is my advice today. Heading back into the farm to do some work. Have a good one. Teron here from Shop Sales JA.